Yeah.
After Dark. Oh, the panel After
Oh,
Dark.
the panel. Yeah, Angry
What
Geeks.
have you wrote or what have you wrote directed?
I wrote and directed Lily Darling was my first movie. It's like a emo teen romance that takes place in 2006. So it's very nostalgic. It has a lot of like punk rock music in it, and it was a lot of fun to make. And then I wrote and directed Face the Music, Grace and Gray, that enemies to lovers rom com. And then this is my third movie that I'm writing and directing, A Fairy Tale. So those are the three that I wrote and directed, but the other ones Kalani wrote and directed and I produced. So 9 in total for Pure Magic Pictures so far.
What
That's
made you?
awesome.
What? Yes, it is. What made you pursue a career in show business? What bit you? What? When did the bug bite you? And what made you say, "This is what I want to do with my life because I know I can make a difference doing this"?
So there was a moment in I think 2018 where I had an idea for a story, and I loved this story idea so much that I had to write it down. And at that point in my life, I never thought that I was ever going to actually make a movie. I didn't think making movies was actually in my future, but I had this script idea for this movie, and I go, I absolutely have to write this down. There's a writing software that we all use to write movies called Final Draft, and I had never even heard of that. I'm like, what is Final Draft? Like I was like, I literally looking up on the internet, like how to use Final. Like I didn't know what I was doing, but it's a story. It's like takes place in a dystopian future about cyborgs, and it's a really fun story. And so I just literally got into Final Draft and wrote the entire story, like the entire 90-page script, just for the sheer joy of it, just for the fun of writing a story. And from that point on, I just kind of had the bug. I was like, I love telling stories. I love making up characters and everything. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to make that movie because when I was writing it, I was picturing like Hunger Games, like some movie the size of Hunger Games. So since then, I've learned to write scripts with the resources that we have as indie filmmakers. Though I do think that our resources are limited. The feedback that I've received from our movies is that people are pretty blown away by what we're able to do with our limited resources. Like they wouldn't guess how small the budget we really have on the films. But so I just think that that burning desire and passion to tell a story and share it with people was the bug that bit me.
I am blown away by every one of Pure Magic films that I. Oh, hold on. We'll get to that in a second. Blown away by all of the Pure Magic films that I viewed. And with that said, I want to say congratulations on Ghostbusters and the spot that it hit. I,
Thank you so much.
I mean, everyone else was watching a sports ball game, but I posted what I was doing. Dude,
Saw you were on it.
I,
You're one of the first to post, so thank you for the support and the love.
I text you guys immediately. I was like, "Holy crap!" Right, you beat Wicked on Amazon. I mean, how did that make you guys feel?
It was so wild. Look, I just have to show. I just have to show our little our achievement. Ghost Punchers. It's top 10
Ooh.
Amazon Prime Video for 10 days. We got so many views. I can't believe how many views we got. And we were actually on set for a fairy fail with our like cast and crew filming a fairy fail. And Kalani's like, he notices, he goes, you guys, Ghost Punchers is number 7 in fantasy on Amazon right now. And I lost Kalani for the next 2 days. Like he was my DP and he was filming the movie and I was like really relying on him for help. But he was just like, couldn't believe and was just like in awe. And then the next we checked every day, the next day, and it went all the way up to number 4. It was right behind Hook at number 4, which is so meaningful to us because Spielberg is such an inspiration to us, and I love the movie Hook. I just rewatched it recently, and it beat Wicked for a few days there, and to beat Wicked on Amazon in like just it is honestly still sinking in. It's just completely wild to me that a movie that came from Kalani and I's passion and desire to make art and art just basically our no excuses mentality of I don't know when anyone's ever going to give me permission to make a movie, so let's just get started and let's do it. To then reach a level like that and then receive so much love and feedback too. We've had so many people saying so many kind things about the movie. It's really still sinking in, and it's really amazing, and it really is encouraging to keep going. we were going to keep going no matter what, but that kind of moment is like, all right, like we're on set for a fairy tale. Let's do this. Let's keep going. So it was really amazing. And again, thank you so much for your support and love, being like one of the first people to jump on it and post about it and tell everybody about it.
Well,
That's awesome. Congrats.
yeah,
Thank you so
I,
much.
I will always tell Sophia, Jar Jar, everybody, if they reach an accomplishment, I am proud.
Can you move
I
your
am
mic a
proud of
little
you.
closer to your face?
Sure, I am proud of you. I will say that all the time. And when I saw that, I did not go online.
Yeah.
I text Kalani. I'm like, I was so proud of you guys, and it was just an accomplishment for you. And I was like, my heart was just bursting with joy because I was super happy for you.
Aw, thank you so much. I really, I'm excited. I hope we can get Ghost Punchers to the cons because that movie is really unique, and I'm really proud of Kalani for what he wrote and what he did, and it's people have a lot of fun with it. So I'm excited that it was able to get out there on Amazon, but I really want to get it to the cons and see what people at the cons think of it too.
Yes.
Hey, boss, you're watching? Let's go. Let's go, boss. Let's go. What are you
Yeah,
waiting for?
stand by
Can we
TBD.
catch up on comments?
Yes, go ahead.
So, Guy says, lucky that Lewis can't see anything on his Timu phone. The screen is so small. It is a small phone. How do you accidentally get married without the use of questionable substances? Oh boy. Hello, Jason, over there across the ponds. Have a hand. Have a ventriloquist do your voice. Oh, we're talking about the question. The
Oh,
story
okay.
I've heard is was a scene where the characters were married and they used actual priests for the scene. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's kind of like official, unofficial.
That happened in
Like,
The Office. Just saying, Dwight tricked Angela into marrying him. Do we have any Office fans? No. Well, it did happen in The Office.
gotcha. Okay. Angry Geeks being a movie could be a dinner after a con, maybe a ramen place. I know both of them love ramen. I love
Lewis
ramen.
loves ramen.
I
Lewis,
love
I
ramen.
do now. I do now.
You have to have good ramen.
yeah.
Joker says, "Hi, Sophia and Lewis. It was good seeing you this past weekend. It was good to see you too. Glad you were able to make it. Hope you had fun at the parade yesterday as well." Papa Wolfie, I literally hit enter as he said the same question. Oh, Kalani! Hey,
Hey, so
so cool.
you had your time. No.
Hey, Jay says you made front page suggestion. Wait, we did? Like on Facebook? Flames. They're coming to anime. I'm down. Yes, hello, let's
Oh, for
go.
Ghost Puncher. Oh, okay. All right, for
Didn't
Ghost
Stephanie
Puncher. There you
Mahone
go.
accidentally marry Triple H? I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I've
no,
seen
they
the
did get
UK
married.
version of The Office, and we're
Yeah.
caught up.
All right. No, Stephanie and Triple H, they did get married on TV. It was a long story, but then they got married in
Not
real life.
enough time. We're not talking about that.
No, we're not going to talk about that. What's it like working with your husband?
I love working with Kalani. It's amazing, because we're best friends and we're like not that couple that gets tired of each other. I hear couples being like, "Oh, we like to go separate so we can get tired of each other so we can come back together." I've heard other couples say that, which is fine. I got nothing, but for us personally, we just don't get tired of each other. So we just want to be around each other all the time. So the fact that we get to work together in the office and be around each other all the time is so fun, and then getting to be on set together is really awesome. And for me, I think one of my favorite parts of working with him is that he gets to be an area of like support while we're in the trenches together. Not that it ever, but there are moments where we're like, oh my gosh, like this thing happened with the camera, or it wasn't supposed to be raining and now it's raining. What are we going to do? And then to just have that like two heads are better than one. How do we problem solve this together? Or if there's ever like a disappointment along the way, he's like right there with me and he totally understands exactly what I'm going through. Like he's already been there, because he's also a writer director, so he understands the ups and downs of being a writer director. But it's definitely a very like worth it career to be a writer director. It's at the end of the day, you're like, yeah, but we made a movie, so it's all worth it. But to have like a partner who's in that with you every step of the way, it's awesome. Plus, he's really cute, so that's fun too.
Bonus.
To just be like crushing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guy.
I date him. I
No,
date him.
yeah, Lou knows Kalani's cute.
Yeah, yeah. I date him. I
The
date
whole
him.
package.
It's the
He's the
total
whole
package.
package. What can I say?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Joker
Oh,
says, "Thank
okay.
you. Had a wonderful time at the parade. Ran into Rex, aka Greek Jack Sparrow.
Okay.
I mean, I ran into Rex. Heck yeah." And Jay says, "On Amazon." You're talking about the movie, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
the Amazon. Okay.
Hmm.
You're also a hairdresser.
Oh wow, you are just like very talented, multi-talented.
Thank you. Yes, I'm officially an ex hairstylist. I did get my cosmetology license and I did hair only behind the chair, cut, color, the whole thing. But now I'm, full time filmmaker. But that skill set does translate onto set because I do the actors' hair, makeup, wardrobe,
Ooh,
the whole thing on set. So
that's
those
awesome.
skills did get to translate, which is I didn't see that coming. But ironically, when I was in cosmetology school, getting my license at that point in time, I lived in California. And if you asked me like, what's your dream? It was like, I want to move to LA and do hair and makeup on set for like Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Like that would have been so fun to me, especially being like makeup head, like actually coming up with the looks and not just the one who executes it, but actually designs it. And now I do that as part of my job. So it's kind of crazy how it all came full circle. I wouldn't have guessed that or seen that coming.
That was a segue into my question.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun on your question.
Yeah, you totally did, but that's okay.
I can
Uh,
read your mind, Lewis. I felt it coming. I was like, this is what he's going to ask me.
now I know
The
because
question to Ben's, yes, I think they will be at Rhode Island Comic Con.
Yes, we will see you at Rhode Island Comic Con. It's my favorite Comic Con that I go to across the whole country. Rhode Island is the one I look forward to the most every year. Yeah.
all right. So we talked to Cal. When it comes to costumes, a lot of times you guys ask, "Hey, do you have this? Can you wear this? Can you bring this? Can you do that?"
Hmm.
But when it comes to looks for your films, how do you come about designing the look of the characters that you're creating?
I love this question. Well, so in my family, between Kalani and I, maybe not typically how this goes, but he is the fashionista between the two of us. Like he never comes to me and is like, "Babe, is this outfit working?" It's like the other way around. Like I'll go to him and be like, "Style me. What do I wear with this skirt? Like, is this outfit working?" And he's very skilled and talented at that. So much so that I needed to design the look of the fairy, Charlize, the lead fairy in a fairy tale. And I'm picking out all this wardrobe and I'm going and bringing it all together. And Anna comes over and we're doing how I wanted it to. I don't like this look. And I was like, Kalani, will you please help me? I know you're so good at this. So he and I sat down together and we like pulled a bunch of different things. And she actually had to come back for a second fitting.
Really?
He came back a second time and we redid the wardrobe. And I was like, oh, I like this much better. And Anna was like, I think she's like, I like this. It's for the occasion. So if they're on the yoga mat and if she's like cleaning, she's in like, there's an apron on now. And there's moments where like hats come on, hats go off, like, and they all just appear because she's magical. So that was a lot of fun to build her wardrobe. But to your point, Nick plays Caleb, and he did such a great job. I'm so excited to introduce Pure Magic Pictures to him. It's his first time in a Pure Magic picture, and I absolutely love working with him. But he did help us a lot. His wardrobe was pulling a lot of his own clothes that he already owned, and I pulled a lot of Kalani's clothes. And between Nick's clothes and Kalani's clothes, that built Nick's wardrobe.
I
Okay.
can't wait. I cannot wait to see this film.
Yes, same. And Goat says, sounds like I'll be at Rhode Island as well because word is all the other Pure Magic picture movies are getting physical releases and I'd love to pick them up in person and get them signed.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, we as I speak, Mr. Scotty Gorn is here being interviewed by Kalani for the making of the Squatchers for the bonus material. So the Squatchers Blu-ray, Ghost Punchers Blu-ray, Face the Music Blu-ray. We're gonna have all the Blu-rays, and we don't just put the movie on a disc. We make hours of bonus content and bonus materials and director commentaries. We put a lot of love into it.
See, that's awesome. I love that.
Make it. Thank you. Yeah, we wanted to if a fan wants that director commentary, we're gonna go all in with it. So we're getting Scotty for the director commentaries, and so at Rhode Island Comic Con we're gonna have a lot of Blu-rays with a lot of bonus features